everyone's aware of the correlation between what they eat and their health, but there's a lot of wives' tales out there that we really don't know are true or not. And today we're joined by Elizabeth Sommer, who is a registered dietitian and the author of Eat Your Way to Happiness, and she's going to share with us the truth on those wives' tales. So,
hi there. Hi. Yes, we've got a few that are absolutely true. For instance, fish is brain food. Been told that for years. We now have evidence to show that the omega-3 fats in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, herring, sardines boosts memory, improves reaction time, improves thinking, and possibly even lowers Alzheimer's risk by up to 70%.
So what are different ways to get that?
Well, you need at least 2 servings a week of that salmon, mackerel, herring. It can be, fresh grilled salmon. You can get it in canned or packaged salmon. If you're a vegetarian or you don't like fish, you can't afford it, then look for foods that are fortified with that omega-3 fat DHA.
Okay.
It's in a variety of foods from spaghetti sauces and tortillas. It's in horizon milk. It's in silk soy milk. Or this one is so important, though, that if you're not getting it either in fortified foods or salmon, then take a supplement. You need at least 220 milligrams of that DHA a day.
Okay, so a supplement does work.
It does.
And there was also chocolate, I think, too.
Yeah, there are a few chocolates that have been fortified.
Okay.
You got to look for this little label that says Life's DHA on the label. Otherwise, it's just chocolate.
Can't justify unless it's fortified. So carrots, we all know carrots.
Are good for your eyes, and that's true. The carrots actually have the building block for vitamin A, a compound called beta-carotene.
Okay.
And vitamin A is really important in maintaining the structure of the eye, so if you're deficient in that vitamin, you're likely to have a condition called night blindness, where you don't adapt to light and dark very quickly. The thing with this one, though, is interesting, is that there are other vegetables that are just as good a source of beta-carotene, such as spinach.
Okay.
And spinach also has other eye-boosting or vision-boosting compounds like lutein, zeaxanthin, and funny other compounds that sound like Star Wars characters.
Okay.
So look for a big spinach salad every day is just as good as the carrots for your eyesight.
All right, so we're 2 for 2. How about an apple a day?
Apple
we all know
a
that
day
one.
keeps the doctor away. Actually, we've got all this research to show that apples are really high in antioxidants that reduce inflammation associated with heart disease and cancer. A recent study from Cornell found that apples may lower your risk for Alzheimer's disease. And another study from the University of Iowa found that the skin of apples contains a compound that helps to keep your muscles strong as you age.
So don't peel the apple.
Don't peel the apple. But put this one in perspective. It's really a diet loaded with colorful fruits and vegetables that are the most important, and apples are just one of them.
Okay, all right. I like this group.
This one is really good. There's an old wives' tale that tomatoes are an aphrodisiac. And so there's actually some reasons why Italians are some of the world's best lovers. There's compounds in tomatoes, one in particular called lycopene, that lowers the risk for things like prostate cancer. But just another one, put this in perspective, is that watermelon actually has more lycopene cup for cup than tomatoes do. So if you're having your tomatoes on your salad or you're making your spaghetti sauce, but also think about some chin dribbling watermelon. That works too.
Okay, so that wouldn't look good for an aphrodisiac. But so aphrodisiac, true or false?
True.
Okay, good.
True.
Okay,
absolutely.
there we go. All right.
Actually, watermelon also contains a compound called arginine that boosts blood flow to certain areas of the body, which may also make it an aphrodisiac.
Okay.
Okay, this one is turkey and milk help you sleep. I think most people know that there's a compound in milk and turkey called tryptophan, and it's the building block for a brain chemical called serotonin. And when serotonin levels are high, you sleep like a baby. But this one's sort of a funny wives' tale. It's sort of true, sort of not, because it's not the tryptophan in the turkey and the milk you ate today, but actually the turkey that you ate yesterday, because it's the tryptophan already floating around in your blood today.
Okay.
And what you want to do is get it into the brain, and you do that by having an all-carb snack.
Oh, okay.
So an all-carb snack like a Seneca oatmeal cups or a whole wheat English muffin with some jam on it will allow that tryptophan that's already floating in your blood from the turkey burger yesterday to get into the brain and help you sleep tonight.
So my question, why on Thanksgiving am I so tired?
Because you ate too much.
Okay, that's a pretty simple answer. So, okay, the last one.
The last one is chicken
Comfort
soup
food.
for the soul. That's right. There actually is some evidence to show that the chicken broth contains compounds that reduce symptoms of colds and infections. And then, of course, if it also has vegetables in it, you'll get a 1-2 punch for lowering your risk for colds. And there's nothing more soothing to the soul than weight loss, in terms of women anyway. And we have studies to show that broth-based soup help to fill you up on fewer calories, so you eat less and have an easier time managing your weight.
All right, well, that's really great. So there we have it. We're 6 for 6 on the truth about wives' tales. Thanks, Elizabeth.
My pleasure.